Jersey is a significant international finance centre, serving over 1 million customers worldwide and dealing with in excess of £1 trillion of wealth. This makes the financial crime context of the island complex and ever-changing. The National Risk Assessment of Money Laundering, or the NRA, is the first centrally coordinated exercise by Jersey to identify, assess and understand the money laundering risks that the island faces, and to set out a future plan to tackle those risks. This is a requirement of the international standard setter on financial crime, the Financial Action Task Force. This work is a result of a significant collaborative effort by numerous professionals in our local finance industry, the Jersey Financial Services Commission, the Law Officers Department, the States of Jersey Police and the Government of Jersey. In producing the report, we've made use of a series of tools designed by the World Bank to bring world-leading experience to the Jersey context. This work will create the foundations of a strategy to allow Jersey to continue countering financial crime in all its forms and to build as a roadmap to allow us all to combat financial crime together.
The Attorney General is the independent prosecution authority for Jersey and is also responsible for mutual legal assistance. The Law Officers Department therefore plays a crucial and central role combating money laundering and financial crime. As with other international finance centres, there are sometimes challenges in prosecuting money laundering. But Jersey has a strong record of success stories, including the returning of significant assets to the jurisdictions they were illicitly taken from. We are aware of the importance of effectiveness ahead of our next Moneyval review and the areas for improvement noted in the National Risk Assessment. Work has already been underway to apply our resources in a risk-based manner and to enhance effectiveness. Examples include the new criminal procedure law and the setting up of the dedicated Economic Crime and Confiscation Unit in the Law Officers Department. We are committed to continue working together with the other agencies in combating financial crime.
At the Jersey Financial Services Commission, we are committed to and we prioritise fighting financial crime. This National Risk Assessment is one of the key drivers for the work we do, focusing how we regulate and supervise the island's financial services industry. We supervise by looking at the risks faced by all industry sectors, for example banking, trusts, funds, as well as the individual businesses which are considered to pose the most risk. We also assess the threats and vulnerabilities at a national level. So this report, which identifies potential risks of money laundering, will really help to shape our approach to regulation and supervision. Of course, we're already doing a lot to combat financial crime, and we will action the recommendations in this report. Similarly, by law, financial services businesses must factor in the findings of this assessment when undertaking their own risk assessments. This is so that they can fully understand what potential risks are associated with their own activities and with their customers. So this National Risk Assessment will help both us, the regulator, and the island's financial services industry to really focus on the right areas where the real risks lie. And in doing so, we'll be able to mitigate those risks, ensuring we have a safer and prosperous financial services industry here in Jersey.
Financial crime investigation within the States of Jersey Police depends on the value and complexity of the information under consideration. Certain cases will be investigated by the CID, while high-value drug trafficking and associated financial crime are allocated to the proactive crime team. Sitting alongside this is the Joint Financial Crimes Unit, who investigate more complex fraud, corruption, money laundering, terrorist financing and asset tracing investigations. Embedded in this team are a group of customs and immigration officers who are responsible for those asset tracing investigations that run parallel to drug trafficking inquiries. The unit has been significantly strengthened over recent years with increased staff and training. It has its own in-house advocacy and forensic accounting support and employs both police officers and financial crime investigators. The NRA process has strongly supported this investment and provides an opportunity for an enhanced partnership approach to investigating all manner of complex fraud and money laundering in the jurisdiction.
As part of the Joint Financial Crimes Unit, Jersey's Financial Intelligence Unit, known as the FIU, is responsible for the receipt, analysis and dissemination of intelligence. The FIU is based within law enforcement and has the ability to draw on wider intelligence sources. We're responsible for the referring matters to be considered for investigation based on intelligence received, and those matters are referred to a forum made up of the Law Officers Department, the JFSC and the JFCU. The FIU is also a valued contributor to the international cooperation, which includes active membership of the Egmont and Karen networks. The NRA process has allowed us to take stock of where we are as a jurisdiction in terms of understanding risk. It's also emphasised that there are many pieces to the jigsaw, in ranging from business acceptance within the industry right through to conviction. It's also reinforced the ability of the FIU to provide timely intelligence in order to initiate investigations. And the benefit of recent growth, training and process reviews all ensure that we help capitalise on opportunities to counter financial crime.
Jersey has a long-standing commitment to be a leader in the global fight against financial crime. Understanding the risk we face as an island is a critical part of the work required to uphold that commitment. As a result of the work conducted on the National Risk Assessment, we were able to confirm the areas where Jersey's systems of financial crime prevention are working well to mitigate risks. We also identified areas where additional action is required. I'm grateful to everyone involved in the development of this report for their extensive work and their ongoing commitment to combating financial crime. This work will help to protect Jersey's finance industry and reputation as a highly cooperative and transparent jurisdiction. It confirms that we continue to lead the global fight against illicit finance and combat financial crime together.